This program provides education, not advice. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions.
It's Thursday, July 20th. Today I want to talk with you about ethanol. It's a commonly used fuel for cars and trucks. Now it's being explored as a potential fuel for airplanes. Ethanol has several advantages as an aviation fuel, including lowering carbon emissions and its renewable nature. The use of ethanol as a fuel for airplanes, that's still in the early stages of development. There have been some successful test flights already. One of the big benefits as an aviation fuel is that it produces fewer carbon emissions. That's because ethanol is not made from fossils. It's a renewable fuel produced from corn and sugarcane mostly. It's also got a higher octane rating than gasoline or jet fuel. That means you've got better engine efficiency and performance. And ethanol vaporizes better than gasoline, which means it can actually help cool the engine while it burns. The latest development comes from United Airlines. They've just announced a joint venture with two biofuel companies. They expect to produce sustainable aviation fuel, enough to power 50,000 flights a year within 5 years. This is the biggest project of its kind ever. This is far better for the environment and could eventually handle 40% of the global airline need for fuel. They do have a long way to go, though. Ethanol aircraft need bigger fuel tanks than airplanes using fossil fuels. You've also got to build entirely new engines. So there's a lot of work going on. But a lot of people expect that ethanol will eventually become a viable alternative to fossil fuels for powering airplanes. And that'll help reduce carbon emissions and it'll promote sustainability in the aviation industry. That's a big deal because aviation is a huge user of fossil fuels. And so this would be a big step toward improving the environment. You know, every week my wife Jean produces her own podcast. It's available at SelfCareWithJean.com. And her new podcast premieres each week, every Thursday. You can listen to Jean's podcast anytime you like, everywhere that you get your podcasts. Subscribe at selfcarewithjean.com. Head over there right now. The link is in the show notes. I'm Rick Edelman. See you tomorrow.
The Truth About Your Future is sponsored by Global X ETFs. With volatile fuel prices and growing concern about the environment, consumers are embracing alternatives. Should your portfolio do the same? At Global X ETFs, we specialize in investments that look beyond household names, providing access to companies in emerging areas like electric vehicles and lithium battery production. So whether you're interested in EVs, hydrogen fuel cells, or another green technology, there is a world of opportunity to explore. Visit globalxetfs.com to learn more.
Meet Schwab Intelligent Income, a simple, modern way to pay yourself from your portfolio. Overcome the complexity of income needs in retirement with automated tax-smart withdrawals that you can start, stop, or adjust at any time without penalty. Plus ongoing monitoring, so you'll always know where you stand. And since lower fees means more money for you to invest, you pay no advisory fee. Available with Schwab Intelligent Portfolios. Visit schwab.com/intelligent income, a modern approach to wealth management.
Making the complex simple. Insights you can only get right here.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman.